Welcome to Washington, where in the next hour, Donald John Trump will be sworn in as the 45th President of the United States. I'm Katty Kay, bringing you this extraordinary day of ceremony and celebration on BBC News. Hundreds of thousands of people have gathered along the National Mall, where the ceremony will start very soon. Within the last half hour, Donald Trump arrived at the Capitol, where he's due to take the presidential oath just before noon Washington time, before delivering his inaugural address. Earlier today, the president-elect and his wife Melania met Barack and Michelle Obama at the White House before traveling together to the ceremony. Among the crowds waiting for the inauguration are some of the country's former presidents.
On Capitol Hill, the inaugural platform is almost full, but waiting for the arrival of Donald Trump, who'll utter the 35 words drafted by America's founding fathers, the oath of office.
Well, hello. It's so good to see you here. So please turn your microphones on and say hello. Hello? Well, your sound is breaking. Well, I don't know about Lida. Lida, she has her microphone, but she turned it off. So we usually talk here. So Lida, please turn your microphone on and let's talk. Just tell us about yourself, introduce yourself, say what your name is, where are you from, why you attended our class, because I think that you already been here, right?
Who is supposed to speak right now?
Well, that's terrible sound. I cannot understand anything what you're saying.
Who is supposed to speak right now?
I don't know. What was that? Can you type it, what you said? Type it please in the chat window, in the chat box.
I don't know what to say.
So the only thing which I need is microphones, because this is a conversational class for you ladies, not for me. So please turn on your microphones and say hello to me. Tell me your name, introduce yourself a little bit, and we'll move on with our class. What are you waiting for? Again, ladies, we talk here. I only talk with you. This is the only thing which I can do. I can talk. Yeah, say it again. Say hello to me, please.
Hello?
Yeah, hello to you. Just remind me your name.
I'm Olivia from Nizhny Novgorod.
What is that again?
What?
What is your name? The sound is breaking.
Olivia.
What's that?
Olivia.
Olivia. Okay, Olivia. Yeah, it's good to see you. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself, about your news.
I'm from Nizhny Novgorod. I attend 11th grade.
Okay.
And I'm going to finish school this year.
Yeah, and what's the news? What happened during the week which I haven't seen you?
This week I was ill, but right now I feel myself better, and I'm recovering now.
Very good, very good. So get well back soon. And when you say that I was ill, so this is British English, and in American English we say I was sick. Just for you to remember. Okay, Lida, please say hello to us. So, probably you know that today, right now, we have the President Trump inauguration, and it's possible for you to follow the live coverage of this inauguration, and you can see Presidents Bill Clinton and George Bush and one of the candidates, you know, her name is Hillary Clinton, and you will see right now, you will see President-elect Donald Trump and his wife joining the inauguration. Okay. So, Olivia, I think that Lydia just left the classroom. So, Olivia, do you understand that right now there is the inauguration of Mr. Donald Trump speech and his first day in the office, and Mr. President Obama just right now left the White House for the last time. It's just the time for Donald Trump to start his job in the White House. Okay?
Yes, I understand it.
So it's kind of a very interesting moment in our life, and this is Donald Trump's son. If you know, do you know?
I know, I don't know.
This is Donald Trump's son and his wife. I don't remember his name yet, and this is his daughter. I think her name is Ivanka. So these are all of his children with their wives, husbands. Then the smaller one, the small boy, is also his son. I think that he's got 4 children. Yeah, this is Ivanka, his daughter. As I know, I might be wrong here. Just what I think. What I'm waiting for this historical moment when Mr. Donald Trump will start his inaugural speech. So you see, this is Washington D.C., and you have to know that Washington D.C., and this street is called the National Mall. Okay, Lida, so it's just very hard to understand that you don't want to talk, but that's up to you. If you don't want to, that's up to you. So this place in Washington D.C. is called the National Mall. This street is called the National Mall, where you can see all of these people.
I don't understand.
That's the name of this street. Can you see the capital? The place? Yeah, that's the other side. You see how many people?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, lots of people present. Like last time when it was President Obama's inauguration, I think there were 2 million people present. So right now you will see this. I just want to have a look at this part. These two Marines or National Guardsmen, they will open those doors and the new president-elect will appear there. And you can see that there is this special glass which is bulletproof. You cannot shoot it with a gun. This glass will protect the president-elect when he is going to present his speech. So this is the capital, you know, right? Capital is the place for the House of Representatives in the United States of America.
Yes, of course.
You know that, right? House of Representatives, which is the lower part of the American Parliament, and the upper part is called Congress. Okay, so why I think that the beginning and why I turned it on, because I thought that the beginning would be at 7 sharp, at 7 o'clock, but they do not have it at 7 o'clock. They're just waiting for something. I have no idea, and I just want to see this first part of his speech and then we'll start the class. But at the same time I can... What is that?
I suppose that this is very interesting and important.
Yeah, yes.
Event.
Alright, we have a newcomer, a visitor. So what's your name? Hello?
Hello, hello.
What's your name?
My name is Miriam.
Oh, Miriam, good to see you. Are you a newcomer or have you attended our classes previously?
I attended the classes for 2 times.
Okay, very cool. So, welcome back. And right now we are just waiting for the beginning of the inauguration speech of new president. And you see these are his children. This is his daughter Ivanka and his youngest son. Well, maybe you know them. And this is what is called the National Mall in the capital of the United States of America, Washington, D.C. And last time when Mr. Obama was elected, the people present there was around 2 million people. And I'm not sure how many people are present now. This is one of the candidates, Madam Hillary Clinton. And this is former President Bush. I have no idea what they are waiting for. Okay. So probably a good idea will be to start our class and then I will just try and follow from time to time what is going on there in Washington DC. And so this is the former President Bill Clinton also. And then probably we will see the beginning, the very beginning. Yeah, you see those doors and these two guards. Yeah, what are they saying?
A little bit thinner this time around, but of course there are supporters of Donald Trump who have come from all over this country to see their man.
Ah, okay, I know what she's saying. So they're talking about that there are protests in Washington DC against Donald Trump. And so they just want to say that also there are lots of followers of Donald Trump. Alright, yeah, so you see, I think that that's just the beginning. This is the wife of Mr. Joe Biden and Michelle Obama, the wife of Mr. President Obama. And Joe Biden, you remember, he is the Secretary of State of the United States, and this is, I mean, the woman in a white coat. So probably you know Joe Biden, right? Joe Biden. This is his wife, together with Michelle Obama. They're just living for the last time. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit too long. The ceremony is it's already 16 minutes. I just thought that they will do it exactly at 7 o'clock. I was just waiting for that, but they took 16 minutes from our class. Okay, yeah, I think that we will start our class, and then I will just peep and watch when they're going to say it. Alright, so Miriam, can you share some news? What's new happened with you during this last week when I haven't seen you?
I think that there is not news. There is not a lot of news.
Okay. So did you attend your school, your classes? So here we go. Here he comes, the new president. I think so. No, again they show Michelle Obama and Joe Biden's wife. Alright, so what happened to you? Did you go to school during this time when I haven't seen you?
Yes, of course. I went to school and did the homework every day.
And
it was exactly the same every day.
Yeah, I understand. And did you have your English classes?
Yes, I had English classes, 2 English lessons.
What did you study?
We studied subcultures.
Okay.
About subcultures of teenagers and their groups.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes, it was interesting.
All right. Good. Now I think that we will just watch a little bit for the inauguration of Mr. Donald Trump, but at the same time we will start our class. So what we'll talk about today, again, we'll talk about the vocabulary, because in my understanding that's the most important part of your learning. That's the most important part of your knowledge of English. So again, as during the previous class, the big question for today is, how do you learn the vocabulary? So, Olivia.
Usually I learn new words from reading new articles or watching videos on YouTube.
Okay, Miriam.
I learn new vocabulary from the books that I read in English.
Okay.
For example, I started to read a new book, the book Thief, and it is very interesting. I read it in Russian and in English and learn new words.
Okay, so this is Melania Trump, the wife of the new president-elect Donald Trump. Okay. So, and you said that the name of the book is Leaf.
The book Thief.
Thief?
Thief.
Thief.
I will type it. Maybe
yes. Yes, please. Please do. Please type. So now you can see the, yeah, thief. We pronounce it thief. Thief, yeah, thief.
Thief.
Okay, and who's the author of the book?
I will type it also.
Okay. All right. Now, can you see her dress? It is supposed to be one of the best dresses because you know that she is a supermodel. Marcus Zusak. Marcus Zusak. Okay.
Yes.
So have you read his book?
I just started to read it.
Okay. What's that book about?
That book about the war 1941 and 45, about the Holocaust.
Okay.
And about the German girl that like read books and her family. I don't have vocabulary.
Yeah, that's why I'm. Yeah. This is what I'm asking you to do. Is I want you to learn the vocabulary, the new words. And so when I'm asking what is the way you learn the vocabulary, I just want you to understand how you do that. So of course, as you said, it's very necessary for you to have this vocabulary where you can use the new words when you talk to us, or when you can use the new words so that you can use them in your essays or in your personal letters. And this is very important. And of course, my question will be, what are just a couple of new words which you learned from this book, which you remember?
Maybe I can't now remember because it is bilingual book, and in one page it is in Russian, and in second page it is in English.
I understand. I know. Bilingual. Bilingual.
Bilingual.
Bilingual. We usually say it bilingual. Okay.
Bilingual.
Bilingual. Okay. Interesting. So, the way which I want you to learn the vocabulary is as follows. As always, we take the text from the real Russian national exam, or the trial national exam, or from the books which are supposed to help you to get prepared for the exam. So we'll take this text and we'll pick up some new words and we'll talk about them. You will give your definitions, you will give your sentences with the new words, and this is supposed to help you a lot in your preparation for the exam. Okay? Now, if you remember, we stopped somewhere here. It was speaker D.
Yes.
The previous time we talked about the red alert. That was the last word which we talked last time. So right now I just want you, well, Miriam, if you don't mind, please start reading. I mean the second part of speaker D. Just I reckon government should forbid and so on. Please.
Okay. I reckon government should forbid people to have snakes, as pet, as snakes could be dangerous. What if they bite you? Or if a little kid wants to play with it, what happens then? My brother is very keen on various reptiles, thoughts and even dreaming of getting some kind of a lizard too. He's really very strange, if you ask me.
Okay, just listen to your reading a little bit.
Okay. I reckon governments should forbid people to have snakes as pets, as snakes could be dangerous. What if they bite you? Or if a little kid wants to play with it, what happens then? My brother is very keen on various reptiles, thoughts and even dreaming of getting some kind of a lizard too. He's really very strange, if you ask me.
Alright, so your reading is really cool. It's cool reading. The only thing is that you remember that you have to read with the correct logical stresses, emphasis, what we call. If you look at this sentence, my brother is very keen on various reptiles, though. Do you understand the word though?
Yes, maybe. I will type the translation.
Yes, please. So what is that? Well, here you have a slightly different meaning. It's not like that. My brother is very keen on various reptiles, однако. And even dreaming of getting some kind of a lizard too. So that was why your emphasis, your logical stress was slightly incorrect. Okay, let's talk about the vocabulary. So the first term is let's take it. That the first word is reckon. Do you know the meaning of this word, reckon? It's
no.
No, you don't know? Who knows the meaning of the word reckon? I reckon government should forbid people. What is reckon? Olivia, do you know the word reckon? And Lida?
No, I don't.
Lida, do you know? So, reckon means I think, I consider. Reckon means, okay, just hold on. Reckon means to think and to consider. To think, to consider. Well, somebody is writing to me that they didn't get the invitation for the class. No, I sent all of the invitations. So, and I want you to use this word in your speech and also in your essays. So please, how can you use this word in a sentence of your own? And if go back to the sentence from the text, I reckon government should forbid people to have snakes as pets, as snakes could be dangerous. So what is I reckon government should forbid? Give me a sentence of your own with the word reckon. Come on, girls, it's your time to talk. Please do.
I reckon that English is very interesting subject.
Yes, you can say so. Miriam, what would you say?
Just 1 second, I will.
Yes, please.
I I reckon I will not be late tomorrow.
Alright. So, in Russian we say it like consider. Okay? Now you see the meaning. Okay, very good. So the next word is to forbid. What is to forbid?
To not allow.
Yeah, to not allow. Yes, I agree. What else? Another word for forbid. To not allow. Well, you know this word. Yeah, this is the typical internet word which we use like when you behave in the way when the moderator doesn't like the way you behave, then the moderator will forbid your attendance of this website or of this chat and so on. But we do not use the word forbid, we do not use the word allow, we use the word which we started using it in Russian. So what is the word? The first letter is B.
Maybe prohibit?
Well, prohibit, a very good term, yeah. Prohibit, you can use it. But I'm asking about another very short word. 3 letters.
To ban?
To ban. Yeah, to ban. To forbid, not to not allow, and to prohibit, and to ban. Okay, so you see, let's listen a little bit to Mr. Donald Trump. That's the beginning of his career as a president. His first words. So you see how many the audience is huge. So many people there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Joint Congressional Committee for Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Roy Blunt.
So that's kind of the master of the ceremonies.
Thank you all. If you have a seat, you can sit down. Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. President-elect, Mr. Vice President-elect, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inauguration of the 45th President of the United States of America. Today, the legislative, the executive, the
all right, I don't
of
want
our
to listen to
constitutional
all this
government
stuff.
come together for the 58th inauguration.
Okay. All right, so let's go, and when we see that Donald Trump will start talking, then we'll do it. So I reckon government should forbid people to have snake as pets, as snakes could be dangerous. What if they bite you? So the 3 forms of the word bite. Can you think of 3 forms of the word bite? To bite, and then bitten, exactly. So never forget that you have to know the 3 forms of the verbs, okay? Or if a little kid wants to play with it, what happens then? My brother is very keen. What is very keen on? To be keen on. This is typically British. American people do not say it. What is to be keen on?
To like?
Yeah, to be In American English we say to be very, very willing to do something. Okay, so yeah, and then my brother is very keen on various reptiles. Well, I think that you know the word reptiles, and even dreaming of getting some kind of a lizard. What is a lizard? Do you know the word lizard? You can type.
No.
You can type. Who knows the word lizard? Yes, very good, Olivia. Thank you so much. That's correct, lizard. Please learn the vocabulary. All right. So right now you learned a couple of words like reckon, then forbid, then to bite, beat, and to be keen on, and lizard. So please use just a little bit of them, several words, or in the sentences of your own. Okay, please do.
Can you repeat the task? Without hearing.
I want you, so you see your microphone is producing so much noise that I have to turn it off, and so that is why you cannot understand the task. I want you to give the sentences of your own with the new words, with the new vocabulary, please.
Okay.
I don't like any lizard.
Why?
I don't know, I don't like them.
Okay, interesting. Anybody else? So this is Jones Catherine. What's your name? Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Catherine Jones. I live in Providence, and I will pass my exam next year for English and history. So what about what I think about lizards? I like lizards. They're so nice and very small.
Cute. might be. All right, good. And Olivia.
I reckon that lizard is dangerous pet, so we should forgive.
Okay, I got you.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't do what? All right, thank you so much.
We shouldn't keep them at home.
Okay, so the next person to read will be Jones Catherine. I don't know you. I don't remember actually your name. So please tell us your name over again, and you will read. Olivia, I will turn off your microphone just for a while. Sorry. Catherine, will you please read for speaker E?
Okay. Many people have recently started to take different exotic animals as their pets. I guess it's unprofessional now. If you have an exotic pet, people admire it and pay a lot of attention to you. Consequently, at the same time, exotic pets can seem too eccentric. For example, my cousin bought 2 pairs of Madagascar cockroaches, and do you know what they did? They ran away and he found them later in his slippers. That's too much, take it from me.
Okay, just listen to your reading.
I guess it's unprofessional now. If you have an exotic pet, people admire it and pay a lot of attention to you. Consequently, at the same time, exotic pets can seem too eccentric. For example, my cousin bought 2 pairs of Madagascar cockroaches, and do you know what they did? They ran away and he found them wet in his slippers. That's too much, take it from me.
Alright, that's a very good reading, but at the same time, you know that you made a couple of mistakes, so I just want to that you pay attention to those mistakes. So first of all, you know the word consequently. It's consequently. Okay?
No, I don't.
Why? Consequence, sequence, consequence, consequently. So the meaning is You were saying you were gonna say something. What were you gonna say? Yeah.
I don't know what is meaning.
The meaning consequently. Okay. The meaning is that logically, you can make the conclusion. If you just go back to the sentence, many people have recently started to take different exotic animals as their pets. I guess, I think, I consider, I reckon, it's in fashion now. If you have an exotic pet, people admire it and pay a lot of attention to you consequently. The meaning is that as a result, consequently, впоследствии, consequently, as a result, people pay a lot of attention to you when you have an exotic pet. So consequently, that's the pronunciation, please pronounce it.
Consequently.
Consequently. Just read syllable after syllable. Consequently.
Consequently.
Now you have to emphasize the first syllable. Consequently. Consequently. Consequently.
Consequently.
No. The first syllable is accented. Consequently.
Consequently.
Yeah, exactly. That's correct. Very true. And then, well, that is why we're here, just for you to learn. The name of this island is Madagascar. Two accents. It's not one accent. Madagascar. Two accents.
Madagascar?
Yeah, Madagascar. Okay. Yeah, Madagascar. Alright, but that's cool. That's a cool word. Alright. And now we'll talk about exotic pets, and then we'll talk about the word eccentric. What is eccentric? Do you know?
Yes, I know what is eccentric.
Yeah, now explain, please, in simple English.
Eccentric is something a little bit crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know some eccentric people? Maybe you can think of some pop stars or rock stars who are very eccentric in your opinion, for example.
Actually, it's me.
Huh?
Actually, it's me. I'm an eccentric person.
Well, no, I don't think so. No. Eccentric person is just, let's say, in Russian, for the Russian rock stars or pop stars, it will be Zhanna Aguzarova. She is an eccentric person, you know. Or, you know, British people, they like eccentric people a lot. They call them weird or odd or queer. So that's the people who like to sleep instead of regular beds. They can sleep in coffins or caskets. You understand the word coffin or casket? No?
No.
Okay, I will put it to you for you to understand. So, people who sleep in coffins. Who knows the word coffin or casket? Who knows? Just type the translation. Okay, have we started?
Coffin, but maybe group.
Yeah, exactly. Very true. So people who sleep in coffins or caskets. All right. I don't know. It should be there. Yeah, coffin or casket. And in Russian, like you said, it should be like that. Right. So people sleep in coffins, in caskets, though they are eccentric. The meaning is that their center is not altogether in the center. It is shifted, it is moved from the center. That is why they are called eccentric. So people who keep the exotic pets can seem too eccentric. For example, my cousin bought 2 pairs of Madagascar cockroaches. So what is a cockroach? Huh? Who knows? A cockroach. Or American people say only roaches. So what is a roach? Do you know? No? Well, have you ever heard the Spanish song which is cucaracha? Have you heard this song?
Yeah.
Cucaracha is cockroach only in Spanish. So cucaracha or cockroach in Russian is also a strange word, which is... Okay?
Very funny.
Yeah, cockroach, cucaracha. Alright, and so then you see, my cousin bought 2 pairs of Madagascar cockroaches. And do you know what they did? They ran away and he found them later in his slippers. So what is a slipper?
Тапочки.
Yeah? Right. Okay. So, I just want you to use the new vocabulary and think of the sentences of your own. So, the new vocabulary for you is coffin, casket, roach, cockroach, and slippers. And so please use it in the sentences of your own. Come on, ladies, this is your conversational practice. Please, just give me any kind of the easiest sentences, any kind of sentence. Please do.
I have very nice slippers.
Okay, good. Thank you. So, Olivia.
I'm a very research person and this is my restaurant.
No, it's no way to understand what you're saying at all. Sorry about that, but that's too hard. Okay, Miriam? Hello? Are you with us?
Hello? Yes.
So please.
I just said.
You said already? Okay, Catherine.
Yes.
I saw cockroaches in my slippers.
Thank you. Lida, can you say a little bit about yourself? Just tell us your name, because I'm just thinking that your name is Lida. And where are you from? Do you go to school, or are you planning to take the Russian national exam? Any kinds of information will be. Just introduce yourself. Hello, Lida, can you hear me? Probably not. Okay, I'm sorry. So, thank you so much, and it's been fun. Let's move on. Okay, let's see whether they start. No, they haven't started Mr. President Trump's speech. Okay, let's take speaker F, and so whose turn is Olivia? It's your turn to read. So please, speaker F.
Okay, I got the bird is being dreaming about this year. And parents can talk, and I sometimes as soon as they say that it really talks to people, not only simply copies.
I just lost your voice at all. Hello? I cannot hear you at all. My goodness. Okay, keep on saying something. Alright, that's no way. You just listened to what I heard.
That you see. And parents can talk, and I sometimes, as soon as they say that, it really talks to people, not only simply copies.
And that's it. I just lost your voice at all. Hello? I cannot hear you at all. No, it's no way. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Alright, Miriam, will you please read over again from the very beginning? Please do.
I've got a parrot of all pets. I've always been dreaming about getting a bird, you see. My parrot can talk, and I sometimes seriously think that it really talks to people, not only simply copies what people around me say. I often teach my parrot to talk, and I can reproduce what I say very well. I know not all parrots can talk, actually, so I'm lucky mine can. It is something I can boast about my school friend and the guys living next door to me.
Alright, cool. Now
it is very little words, and I can see some of them.
Well, you just have to tell me and I will make it better. You see, this is the PDF document, okay? Poms, here you go. Is it better now?
Okay. Thank you, yes.
Poms, is it better now?
It is very well.
So, why didn't you tell me? Because for me, it was a nice print. I didn't know that it's hard for you to read. Next time, please tell me. Because,
okay.
I can't know it myself. I cannot hear you at all. Alright.
I've got a parrot of all pets. I've always been dreaming about getting a bird, you see. My parrot can talk, and I sometimes seriously think that it really talks to people, not only simply copies what people around me say. I often teach my parrot to talk, and I can reproduce what I...
It can. The parrot can reproduce, yeah. So what is the meaning of the word reproduce? And I want you to learn this word. What is to reproduce?
To repeat something.
Exactly. To produce back. Right. And this is a very important term for you. To reproduce. Okay? Go ahead.
I say very well. I know not all parrots can talk, actually. So I'm lucky mine can...
I'm lucky that mine parrot can talk. That's the meaning of this sentence. You understand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is something I can boast about my school friend and the guys living next door to me.
So what is to boast?
I don't know, but I just can guess.
Oh, so what do you think? Who knows the meaning of the word to boast?
Хвастаться.
Yeah, but can you? My task for you is to use this word, to explain this word in simple English. So please.
Yes, but I don't know how to say it.
You can. That's not a big deal. So please try. Anybody else? Please explain the meaning of the word to boast. In simple English, please do. Ladies, please do not keep silence. Again, this is your conversational practice. You have to talk. How can you explain the meaning of the word to boast? So hard. Alright, let's go to the dictionary and let's find out how they explain in the dictionary when it's that difficult for you. So now you can see it. A statement expressing excessive pride in oneself, brag, So the brag or boast. Now, boast, the synonym to the word boast is to brag. Brag. To talk with excessive pride in oneself. So this is to boast. To talk with excessive pride in oneself. Alright. Now please use this word in your own sentence, in the sentence of your own. Please. Olivia.
My classmate likes to boast with his perfect appearance.
Well, I just type it. I can't understand anything. Alright, Catherine.
She boasts she's in new bag. Pause.
She's in your a new bag?
She boasts
Yeah?
in her new bag.
She boasts about
Bag.
her new bag. Okay. Just I see that probably you do not know how to use it correctly in a sentence. Now I will show it to you. So usually you have to use the, excuse me, I will do it over again. So just hold on. You have to go to Oxford Collocation Dictionary. Okay, we'll start the Oxford Collocation Dictionary, and then we're looking for the prepositions, how we use the word to boast. Okay, come on. Yeah, so you just type boast, and if you want to have the Oxford Collocation Dictionary, you can download it. Just tell me and I will give you the link. So boast. Now you see, proud, empty, idle, make boast, preposition. He boasted, a boast he made about his achievement. A boast he made about his, so he boasted, and you see this is the verb. Okay, hold on. Yeah, just this is the verb, boast of and boast about. Boast about, he openly boasted of his talents. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
He openly boasted of his talents. He openly boasted about his talents. Okay? So if you need this dictionary, just tell me. I will give you the link and you will download it. Okay.
Yeah, it will be useful.
Yeah, sure, of course. I will give it to you later. So, Oxford Collocation Dictionary. Now, Miriam, what is yours? My classmate likes to boast about his perfect appearance. Very good. Likes to boast of her or his perfect appearance, or about his perfect appearance. Miriam, what's your sentence?
My friend just boasted about her new dress.
Yeah, right, exactly. Very good. Very good. And the last part we'll take from exercise 2. So, I just want you to take the word which I will choose. I will select for you, because this will be the last word for today. Yeah. So if you have a look, James is saying that's what sales are about, especially Christmas ones. You think it's a bargain, and it makes you buy spontaneously, but you haven't planned on. So you think it's a bargain. What is that? You think it's a bargain. How can you explain that? Ladies, please tell me how you understand this sentence, yeah?
Bargain — это договариваться.
Bargain? Probably not. Okay, let's go back to the dictionary and say what is bargain. Alright, let's take the Russian English dictionary. Bargain. This is the word which you need to know. You see? It's here. That's the meaning. Yeah, right. It's a bargain. So the meaning here in this text, you think it's a bargain. Вы думаете, что это хорошая сделка, то есть выгодная сделка вам купить. And it makes you buy spontaneously. Это заставляет вас купить мгновенно. Купить то, что вы не планировали покупать. What you haven't planned on it. So, right, use the word bargain in the sentence of your own, and then we'll finish the class. So please, Olivia. Okay, Catherine, you can start.
I've come to bargain.
You don't know how to bargain. I don't
No.
know.
I've come to bargain.
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 I can't bargain. Okay, Miriam.
John had very good bargain today.
Alright, so you see Mr. President Trump at last started talking again. Let's listen to him.
President Bush, President Obama, fellow Americans, and people of the world, thank you. We, the citizens of America, are now joined in a great national effort to rebuild.
Okay, I understand what he's saying. He is thankful and so on. You can understand also. Alright, ladies, thank you so much for your... And Catherine, did you give your sentence, the sentence of your own with the word bargain?
I'm sorry?
Did you
What?
give the sentence of your own with the word bargain?
I said.
Okay.
I've come to bargain.
Yeah, and Miriam, how about you? Did you give your sentence?
Yes, I said that John had a very good bargain today.
Okay, good. So ladies, this is the way how we work with the vocabulary. This is the way how we learn the vocabulary. And never forget that all of the vocabulary which you learn should be, first of all, from the texts for the Russian national exam. And the second thing is that you need to learn the vocabulary which probably you will use for your essays. Of course, you will not use the word cockroaches, or maybe you can use it, cockroach or roaches. But if you want to know the vocabulary, you have to read more and more texts from the Russian national exam. This is what I'm going to do with you during the following classes. Alright, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to see you. And today is the day of the inauguration of the 45th President of the United States of America. And it's been my pleasure to see his inauguration together with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your lesson.
Yep. It's been my pleasure. If you want to share your reviews, you can go to my page, which is углубленный английский, and share what you think. Свои отзывы можете оставлять на моей странице. Okay, any questions, observations, comments, please?
Can you give me a link to Oxford
Collocation Dictionary. Oxford Collocation Dictionary. Okay. Yeah, just hold on. I will give you the link. Hold on. So, yeah. And I will give it to everybody, correct? So yeah, it's here. So then I will have this link and then I will share it with you. So if I send the link in the chat box, I think that you can copy it. Can you copy the link?
Yes.
So please copy. Did you do that? Did you copy the link? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. That's it for today. Bye bye. See you next Friday.